I've been following you for a long time, like since your early days of YouTube, I think, since I started digital marketing. So I started as SEO. I was in affiliate marketing and stuff like that. And then I was like, okay, how can I get clients? And I searched on YouTube, and your channel popped up, and I kind of figured out. I like almost saw all of your cold email. This will be uh, like interview. Like I will introduce yourself to my audience. So those of you who don't know Alex is uh, the cold email king. Like if you search his name on YouTube, you'll see his face pop up. He owns a seven-figure agency, lead gen agency, X27. He also sell his knowledge. He share it with you guys on his course on Gumroad. You can find. I'll put the link down in the description. Cold email marketing, LinkedIn X, Twitter 10K. He's also started an agency growth agency. I'll put the link in the down description. So Alex, I know that you are.
And we have a new one called American English, which is basically helping people in India and South America and Africa and Eastern Europe, optimizing them to make American wages. So basically going from $200 a website to $2,000 or even $27,000 a website. And that course is only $49. So that's abamericanenglish.com, like the cheapest, best course you're ever going to get directly for people in other countries trying to sell to Americans.
Yeah, that's where I'm going actually. So I just wanted to know. So I know you are in India, right? You're with Dev, Ankit, and other people. I know them. Okay. So I just wanted to know, why are you here, and like why are you here in India?
Why am I here in India? Because I was in Vegas before, and I was hanging out with Dennis Yu, and we're at the MGM. It was actually the Excalibur Hotel, and we were going to work out. So we tried to find a quiet spot to work out, but it was in a restricted area apparently. So for going in that area, they banned me for a year from the MGM. So I'm banned from half the properties in Vegas. So the next day I was like, all right, Vegas is ruined for me. Where else can I go? And India was the logical next step. So now that we're here, I'm realizing Div took me to meet his family. I saw how many people he's supporting, and I'm just realizing how much of an opportunity there is for people out here to support dozens and dozens of people off of a salary that is very, very low in America. Like average doctor in India makes about $1,200 a month, and that is almost exactly the same as somebody on Social Security in America. So somebody who doesn't work is making the same as somebody who's studying their entire life in India. So that's what I'm here for, is to more fully understand this problem. Like I've been to agencies in India that are charging $500 a website, and they have like a 12-person team. And I've actually went down to one in Faridabad. I rewrote their emails. Like I'm really trying to help tweak the position, because it's not about inability to speak English. It seems like everyone here that's like doing it can speak decent English. It's speaking American English and framing yourself in a way so that they stop seeing you as an Indian outsourced freelancer, and they start seeing you as just like a partner that they're going to pay based on the value you deliver.
Yeah, actually, like that's why I reached out to you. Like I saw your tweet, and I saw your Gumroad course, and also like your recent YouTube video where you told about like why you made this course and stuff like that. And actually, that's why I reached out to you, is because if you Google, Bangladesh is one of the top freelancing nation. Like there are tons of people who do freelancing, and there are some problems. Like if I tell my story, so when I started doing freelancing, what happened is that I went to Fiverr, I went to Upwork. The problem is there's a lot of competition, and plus some freelancers, they charge very less, so they are kind of like making the freelancing market, I would say, like they're unbalancing, right? They're giving a logo service for $5. So if I go there and charge someone like $100, they'll be like, dude, why I should hire you? I can just get it from someone who can do it for $5, right?
Bro, when I was at Dumb & Tom, we did a logo for a nonprofit. It was $50,000 for a logo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So So the only difference between me and some of the freelancers that are struggling is that they are not fluent in English. Or so basically, we in Bangladesh, India, and Pakistan, so we were colonized by British, right? And in our school system we learn English from very beginning, so everyone actually understand English. Like everyone can watch like Hollywood movies and stuff like that. They're into Netflix and everything, but they're not like confident enough to go out there and talk to someone and stuff like that. So I think that's why your course is really important.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we go through. There's a couple things. First is mindset. So everything about the competition, meaning I wanted to break you away from exactly what you just said. Like I can't charge $100 for a logo because people are charging $10, but people like me are charging 50,000. So you actually can. So that's one. And then it's also so it's that sort of mindset of charging more, and then it's breaking away from the racism of like they're not going to pay me more because I'm Indian.
Yeah.
You need to actually move away from that and lean into the Indianness. Like what American English doesn't do is tell you to change your name to, from Hassan to Henry. And it doesn't tell you to learn an American accent, because what we've found, like with Div in his story, when we talked about him in the course, we found that when he did his Owen Wilson American accent, he's actually trusted way less than when he just has a clear, confident Indian accent. So
Yeah,
it's a couple things like that. So it's mindset, it's just slight grammar tweaks, and then it's more experience talking to Americans. So at one point we have everyone in the course cold calling breakfast restaurants and pizza restaurants in the United States, not to sell SEO, but just to place an order. And what we found when Ankit did this call is they couldn't even understand his name the way he was saying it in the first call. So he had to make some more calls before he could nail that down. So it literally is basics, like throwing yourself into the fire, talking to Americans, and then working your way down through this system so that you are confident charging what you should be charging, which is over $2,000.
Yep. Yeah. Completely. Yeah. So that was about your course, right? So the main thing that why I reached out to you is that, so in Bangladesh, course is like huge thing. There are a couple of guys who just make millions by selling course, right? And there are some good course sellers. They are actually helping people out. But like SEO and Amazon affiliate marketing, like blogging stuff, it's really popular in our country. But actually, there are a few problems there. So what happened is 90% students who buy this type of courses, they fail because the investment is too much. Like like if you don't invest $1,000, you don't have a blog, right? And you have to like hire those native writers and stuff like that. So what I saw is that email marketing, like your outreaching stuff, it's kind of easier for us because we don't need to like invest a lot of money. Like if we can reach out to some people and sell those leads, we can still make a lot of money, right? And these people who are struggling, who have the skill, like in the university in our country, everyone have to speak in English with their teachers and stuff like that. So there's already a lot of people, young people who knows English, who can speak in English, but they're going in the wrong path. Like they're going in a path that's really difficult for them, or they don't have the investment. So I thought, like, why don't like we sell your course in Bangladeshi language, and I can like kind of show you how the course industry work. Especially there are a few names like Khalid Farhan and stuff like that. So the main thing is that we can target Facebook. Like Facebook ads are super cheap here, and also not many people use iPhone, so iOS update doesn't affect that. So Facebook advertising is really effective here. So what can you do? Like I saw you were trying to engage with some of the Twitter guys on India, right? But like Facebook is huge in our country. So like if you can grow a Facebook group, then you can like reach the organic reach, right? If you can grow a Facebook channel, Facebook group, and add those people in. So that's the one way. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Somebody else also said, maybe this was you also, said Facebook is gigantic over there. This is, if we can get the conversion rate up. There's some other stuff I want to mess with, because when you look at, so here's my question for you real quick. Those Bangladeshi courses, how do they charge you? What are you using to pay for them?
Okay, so most of the people use mobile banking. So like it's easier for people to pay from bank, like mobile banking. So there are some like Bikash mobile banking stuff.
Yeah.
So they pay.
That's the big insight that we had too a couple of days ago. So we're opening an Indian bank account. We're going to open up Razor Pay, and you're going to be able to use
Yep.
Google Pay. You're going to be able to do all this stuff, which I've never seen from an American Gumroad course before.
Yep.
But I think just doing that, and that we need to do that, and then we'll have Facebook ads. I'm so down because our Twitter ads to people for American English are killing it, dude. It's like 0.000009 cents a click. You know, like the cost of what Dogecoin used to be is what we're paying.
Yeah. So like it's really like, to be honest, man, none of the Bangladeshi guys who are selling course who's like not even near you. Okay, they're very unethical because 90% of their income coming from their course, which is completely unethical, because if you're not making enough money, then why are you teaching people how to make money? Their only income source is by teaching, selling courses. So a lot of the guys, they don't even know what they're doing. You know, like SEO stuff, it's really difficult. It's always changing. So this is what I saw, you know.
And we've had people from international buy our courses too. But when you think about it, at least in the Philippines, average salary is like $6,900 a year. So $1,000 course is already like 16% of your income. And it's probably, I wonder if it's similar there. So you're buying $1,000 course. Like how long are they saving up for that?
So basically it's the offer actually. Like they make it so like this is gonna change your life. You're gonna be, you know, you're gonna change your family and stuff like that. But they don't show the full picture, that you need to work and there are a lot of problems and stuff like that. So obviously we're not gonna do that, right? We're gonna, so we're gonna, if we do it, so we come from an angle that, hey, so do you wanna make money like an American person, right? Do you know whatever the skill you have? Like there are a lot of freelancers already, right? And there are some people who are trying to learn freelancing and stuff like that. And like if they give 2 or 3 months, they can learn a skill. So our offer will be like, hey, like if you want to make money like American people, if you want to confident, if you want to learn sales, outreach and stuff like that, we can help you. Okay, we can make you better and stuff like that. And also we can upsell the course you already have.
Yeah, the course itself also upsells the other courses as they go through if they need them. The course by itself is useful as, you know, learning English and selling and doing all this stuff, but then yeah, it pushes you down the funnel if you need to. This course is insane, dude. Okay, because I think what's not clicking also is like the scale of America, meaning Robert in Romania, he was dyslexic, like knew nothing about farming, like coding. He was a farmer and he taught himself code. And he went from $100 a website to now making $27,000 per website. He's just like literally a Romanian guy. Anyone can do this.
Anyone can do this. And plus the best thing about like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan is that we have the access of internet. Okay, we have the technology. People are like rich enough or fluent enough to afford things like a laptop or internet connection. And plus like they are willing to do something because the economy is not good. There are not enough jobs. Like they have nothing to lose, right? They can go all in. So I still remember the first job I did. The guy asked me for 10 hours per week. I worked like 50 hours per week because I tried to like get the job, you know, like help him more, stuff like that. So all of these people are really hungry, and you know, not like some Western people. I know, like I saw one of your videos, like they're lazy, they don't do nothing, and in their old age they get paid by government, right?
They get paid by the government in their old age, and sometimes even in their young age, they're getting not disability payments, unemployment payments also are through the roof. $400 a week, which you know, Div used to make 150 a month working full time for some company. So even just the weekly pay is more than 2 times what his monthly pay was. To just not have a job, they're paying them in America to not have a job. Like what, 10 times more than they're paying you to work your ass off 60 hours a week. That should just be infuriating.
Yeah. So like, I think this is a big opportunity. And like the way Dennis Yu, I also follow Dennis Yu, right? One of his video podcasts or something like that. He said like the world gonna change really fast. Like there will be no boundaries, and people from one country will go to another country and work for them. Like it's already like after the COVID pandemic, it's people are more comfortable working online, right? Everything is online. Yeah. So I think there is a big opportunity, and let me know what you think. Like, can you do it, or what should you do about it?
Yeah, I think we're gonna spin up a bunch of Facebook ads. The Facebook group, I mean, feel free to run it, dude, if you want to do it. Do a Facebook group. I think the best way if you want to help sell the course is to sign up as an affiliate, because we're paying 50% commissions. So you can literally get half. The course is cheap-ish. I mean, it's $49. It's 45 pre-launch, so it's going to be 49, which is like basically a tank of gas, maybe a couple tanks of gas. I'm trying to make it super cheap, bro. You think that's got to be cheap enough? I saw some learn English courses in India that were like 150.
Like how much is it American English?
It's gonna be on launch. It's gonna be $49, so just under $50.
Yeah. This is super cheap.
Yeah.
So like so this is what we can start off like by selling your course on Facebook ads like that. But I think it will be better if we like make video tutorial stuff like that, because the course industry this is how it works, right? So you're going to run ads and people are going to be interested, and you're going to put them in a Facebook group, in a private Facebook group, and also you're going to have a website, like you have email 10K and other stuff, so they can like log into the website and see all the courses and stuff like that. Now that's for future, right? It's a big plan. Like maybe we'll translate all of your course email, all the course into Bengali, and we can also do that too. So like it will be like, it will be like, okay, this brand, there will be a brand name by Alex Berman. So the branding will be like, this is Alex Berman. He's the founder of 7-figure agency. He was featured in Forbes, entrepreneur. Like Alex Berman, obviously you're a big deal, right? I don't have to tell it, right? So this will be the target, and people will be like interested. Okay, so this guy is coming to Bangladesh and he's trying to offer something, which will be really cool, right?
Yeah.
So I think we can come from that angle, especially in Bangladesh, because there's people in talk in Bengali, and also some part of India also speak in Bengali. So we can not only target Bangladesh, we can also target Indian too. Large number of Indian.
Let me put Bengali subtitles on the landing page too. And I think when we come up with a good VSL, I want to figure out a way. I don't know how to do this, but like I want subtitles for all these languages, like Urdu, Chinese, Hindi, even English subtitles, because like a lot of people still need English subtitles even if they speak English, Spanish, whatever language they speak in Nigeria. I have no idea, but I've seen a lot of Nigerians. Probably 20% of our traffic to that landing page is Nigeria. Eastern Europe, like even a guy in France was like, you should put French subtitles.
Yeah. So like I think for this kind of stuff, you have to like pay someone to write subtitles, so that it will be perfect, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. The scale of this course, so just Bangladesh, right? How many people live in Bangladesh? Do you know population? What's that?
163 million.
163 million. So let's say this course appeals to 30 million of those. That's just Bangladesh, right? 30 million in Bangladesh, 300 million in India, maybe even like 50 million in the US. Like the scale of this course, so where it can go. I mean, we're talking $1 billion in sales if we do this correctly.
Yeah. Like the most successful course sellers in Bangladesh, his name is Khalid Farhan. Like the guy is like, he's literally blowing it off, right? He's selling at scale. Like there are a lot of people are buying his course, and I think like I'm not want to say like I was also his student, right? I think most of his income comes from course selling.
So we can even record country specific ads, because Bangladesh, so we can record ads that kind of like attack him.
Yeah, like
that are just like, oh, who is this guy, dude? Look at we try to take everything that was wrong with his course, we improved it.
Yeah, like we can roast these people, some people.
Hard.
Like, not like legit.
Who cares? What are they gonna do, bro? Sue us in America. They can't come after us.
Okay, so like this can happen like so the ads. So like the ad have to be in a very specific way in Bangladesh works. I know how this works because I was used to work in an e-commerce brand as a Facebook ad marketer, stuff like that. I used to run their ads. So the Facebook video ads does really well. Like, so you have to like instantly grab their attention. Like, hey guys, what's up? Alex Berman here. He was featured in Forbes. He owns a 7-figure agency, and he is coming to Bangladesh to teach you guys stuff like that. So like instant. So like we'll run ads, and then we'll see, okay, how many people are actually seeing the video. So we'll narrow down the people that are interested, right? So we'll create a funnel: engagement, then retargeting, then offering the sell. So we can like do this. Yeah, and it's easy. Our niche is very like general. How to make money, right?
How to make money. I just think number one is we can even just target interest based on this guy. But I think, what Dennis, you would say is use AI to target automatically. And it'll find the right guys, especially when the ads are that cheap. Like, let's say we put even like $1,000 into Facebook ads. the way that's
Yeah.
like half of Bangladesh. It's going to be that cheap.
Yeah, it's going to be super cheap.
Yeah.
And you can also target the location, right, where the students stay. So most of the students stay in Dhaka capital, and capital is huge, so we can like narrow down the target, and it's easier for us because there's only one city in Bangladesh that's huge, and there are a lot of universities, so the geo targeting will be more specific too, right?
I think the number one thing
So
we want to do first is make sure that we can accept whatever Bengali people use as payment. Because this is our problem in India too, is like they use Paytm and we pay
yeah,
and like Google Pay. We don't, that's not an integration that exists on Gumroad. So we're having to build
yeah,
this integration now. But I think we're like probably a week out. It's not like it's crazy hard. We just have to come up with like, probably gonna have to have bank accounts in all these countries and like something. There's a
yeah.
there's
So
a
in
$1 billion startup in solving that problem, even not even the American English course.
yeah, so this is a problem. Yeah, so like I think it's better, like obviously we're going to target the Gumroad, but I think if it's better if we create another separate course. I mean, the information is already in the place, right? Best we're going to do is that we're going to translate them in Bengali. That's it. So like I can do that, or someone else can do that, or I think it's going to be a little bit it's going to take a little time, but it's going to be amazing. Like the population, the people that are interested, they can speak in English, everything is like in the place.
Yeah, we can build it on ClickFunnels too, because we also have the affiliate set up there. So 50% commission, like fucking take over Bangladesh, dude. Sell it to 300 million or sell it to 30 million people in Bangladesh. How much you making off that? 30 million times like, half of 50 is like 30 million times $25 is how much money is that? 25
so
times 30.
Yeah, there's another option, that is YouTube marketing. Like we can reach out to YouTube influencers. They're making so less money by ads, so the ad clicks are not paying that much to YouTubers. So if we offer them like few $100, they'll like, especially those influencers who's like self-improvement type influencers, you can reach out to them and say like, okay, just talk few seconds about our course.
In Bangladesh too, they'll do it for $50, dude. Like 50, 100. I know what influencers in America are taking, and it's not much for million subscriber channels, like million, 2 million. Like we can go crazy with this. By the way, if you sell 30 million of these, and your affiliate commission on that would be $750 million.
Yeah.
And think of how many lives at the same time.
Yeah, that's my goal actually, like to help few people to change their life, like I just don't want to like sell course. I want to like actually help people, like so that they remember me. Like I don't want to be like those scam people who, those guys, right?
Yeah, that's what it really is all about. That's what we dedicated our lives to. I was just talking to Robert, my co-founder, and we were talking about how we at one point thought about doing those things where you do like the high ticket $100,000 coaching and then you let people get into debt to like pay from you. And we decided not to do that because we understand that even if we teach the best coaching possible, let's say 90% of people aren't going to complete it, or maybe even won't even show up to the meetings, and now they're in $100,000 of debt. So we're very much committed to not being a net negative on the world. We're very much committed to helping as many people as we possibly can, especially when it's like, it's so easy for me and Robert now to charge massive amounts, right? If we can just take that knowledge and we put it onto the people of Bangladesh or onto the people of India, if we can just get that to transfer correctly, then the entire global economy is going to change.
Yeah, obviously, man. Yeah, I think there's a lot of discrimination, but like the real example is me. Okay, I was successfully, I did it. Like I still remember like 2 years ago, like my girlfriend was telling me, why you're not making money, you should get this. So there was a guy who offered me like $10 if I find him like 50 keywords to target in SEO. So like I was kind of desperate. My girlfriend was forcing me, hey, let's take this offer, right? But inner self was telling me, dude, you don't deserve this, right? 50 keywords, and he was throwing me these difficult niches like finance niche, and he was telling me, okay, why can't you find these like competitive, less competitive keywords? I'm like, dude, you do it, please, you try. Like, can you just find 50 low competitive keywords? And I was like, okay, whatever, man, fuck off, I'm not gonna do your work. Okay, then I tried to reach out to some SEO agencies, and I just got a job, $1,000 per month. What I did, I just sent cold emails, right? I I just sent cold. I just learned from your YouTube channel, and I just sent some cold emails, and they were like, okay, let's get on a call. And there was a guy, his name is Noah. He's also on Twitter. So he's like, okay, Hassan, I really loved you. Let's do this, right? So a few days ago, I left from that job, and you know what I did? I texted him and said like, hey, dude, do you need leads? He said, yeah, I need leads. So I told him like, okay, I'll send cold emails for you, and like I'll like book you with other like businesses, right? He's like, okay, man. Like a few days ago, I left his job, right? But now I'm offering him that I will help him to like book meetings, stuff like that. So like I am an example that people can see that okay, if this guy can do, we can do too, right?
Once you have
And
a
yeah, man.
skill that people pay for, it does not matter where you are in the world.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
need emails,
right.
they need meetings. Rate per meeting, let's say it's $25 a meeting, $50 in a meeting. Doesn't matter if you're in India, doesn't matter in Bangladesh or North Carolina. That's the rate per meeting, and you have this skill now. And that's what it is. And it doesn't matter. Competition doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that there's other people in Bangladesh that'll do it for $5 a meeting, because people trust that you can deliver. That's really all it comes down to. I wouldn't take a $500 a month copywriter over a $20,000 a month copywriter, right? Or we pay our copywriter now $2,000 a month plus 10% of all the sales he generates. So it's, you know, on track to be 5 figures of revenue just for writing 1 email a day. Like, I don't know how much time that takes, 5 minutes a day, but because his value is there, then we pay it. And I wouldn't pay somebody cheaper. Somebody could come to me and be like, hey, I'll write all your emails for $500 a month, flat fee. I will not drop this guy because this guy is delivering and I know he can deliver. So when you can deliver at the right rate, it's not about price anymore.
Yeah. So like there was one interesting thing. Like I tweeted that, right? I mentioned you and that I booked a meeting with a multi-million-dollar company, right? And you also shared that tweet, right? So what happened is that, so I reached out to some of the businesses, marketing businesses. So one of them, he told me like, he's from Ireland, right? So he told me like, hey, dude, can we talk in WhatsApp first before the meeting? I'm like, okay. So I gave his number, and dude, like I think he's in $1 billion company. I'm not sure, but he didn't want it to tell the brands that he worked for, but he gave me a hint that he works for Gucci, right? He do marketing for Gucci. So if I can like talk with someone who's doing marketing for Gucci, then like everything is possible, man. Like he was talking about those like income they're generating, like millions in month. So yeah, completely possible. Especially cold email, it's like magic, dude. It's in your control. You can, if you write the script well, if you can target well, you're gonna get results. At least you can get meetings.
Everything's in your control, because when you pivot, so cold email, when you pivot it from just booking meetings for other people to booking meetings for yourself, then you can make any amount of money. You can use it to sell video editing. You can use it to sell logo design at 10,000, 12,000 a logo. You can use it like Robert's doing for web design. You can just take it and go anywhere with cold email. That's why I say cold email is a superpower. It's really the only skill you can learn, because if you master that ability to get a meeting with somebody and get them interested, then you can do whatever you want. Right now, Vishal sent his first cold email campaign 3 days ago. It was CEOs of multi-million-dollar companies that are based in Bangalore. And we got responses within about 20 minutes. We have a meeting booked next week. We're going to the office of this major telecom company. We're going to make great YouTube content. And who's Vishal? Literally just like some 21-year-old kid. He doesn't know, dude. He has no idea. Like, he's nobody. And yet, because you write the email the right way, now we got this amazing opportunity. So cold email is the greatest thing you could possibly learn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people,
it's free,
people
dude.
in Bangladesh. Yeah, it's free. Like the people in Bangladesh, especially your cold email, like you're the cold email king, right? You're the expert on this. Like you have been featured in Forbes, Entrepreneur, everywhere for email marketing. Like you are like known for this. And Bangladesh, like they don't know email marketing. They think, oh, email marketing is just spam, and I'm gonna spam people. They don't know that it works best for B2B. Like they're sending to like B2C and stuff like that. Those who are doing it, they're like sending it to B2C. Like they're sending it to consumers, but that does not work, right? It works better for B2B businesses. And so what can happen if we sell the cold email marketing course here in Bangladesh is that, so we're gonna help some people to make money by selling course, right? Sorry, by selling service. So they can learn email marketing, cold email marketing, and they can help other people who are in Bangladesh trying. They're selling a web design service, SEO service, other digital marketing service. So they can help themselves too. They can help other freelancers to make money too, right? So this is
That's
like
that's all it
win-win
is.
situation, right?
It's opening the
Yeah,
door so that you can do
yeah,
whatever you dream of. If you want to sell to
yeah,
Americans and you want to be an artist, you can do it. Like one of our designers, Monica, is doing an NFT project for us right now. We're paying her basically to be a
yeah,
full-time artist. Like you can do whatever.
yeah, yeah, dude. Like, yeah, like, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, so I think there is a lot of opportunity, and I'm really glad that you're in India. Like the first time I heard that you're in India, I'm like, wow, Alex is India. Like it's close to me. Like if there were no COVID, I would been like travel to India to meet you, right?
I
But
know, and I probably wouldn't go to
thankfully,
Bangladesh if there was no COVID. I really want
yeah,
to go
man,
everywhere, but like, yeah, the lockdowns are making it hard. And some like there's blacklists now in India. I don't know what countries, but like I can't go to Pakistan, and there's like a couple I can't go to. I don't know if Bangladesh is one of those countries.
no. Bangladesh is a friendly neighbor to India.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, there are
Dennis,
a
you
lot
invited
of
me out to Pakistan, and I was all in until I read that. If you go to Pakistan, you're
yeah,
banned from India.
yeah. So like Dennis, I think he's doing something in Pakistan, right? I saw some of his tweet, like he's looking for Pakistanis and stuff like that. So yeah, there are a lot of opportunity, and plus one of the best thing about targeting Bangladesh is that there are also big numbers of population who speaks Bengali in India. So we're gonna like create a Bengali course for both Bangladeshi and Indian people who speak Bengali, right? So yeah,
You'll see the subtitles in Bengali, yeah, and we're gonna have subtitles in all these other languages too. So Urdu and French, maybe. I don't know about French, but like Urdu and Spanish. Again, whatever language they speak in Nigeria. I gotta do some research. I'm talking to Bruno, who's a top Nigerian affiliate marketer, next week to talk about his English journey. So I'll learn everything I can about Nigerians as well from him. I hope. That's the other thing
yeah,
about this course is we're trying to have everyone from different backgrounds. So like Robert's Eastern European, Div is Indian. We have a long interview with him. Now we have a guy from Nigeria. We're gonna have a dude from South America. So we're gonna have all the different perspectives inside American English.
yeah, yeah. That'll be really cool, man. So like, yeah, it was good talking with you. Like so, thanks for doing this, man. I really appreciate this. Like I never thought like one day I'll speak to you, right? Like 2 years ago when I was, yeah, like when I was broke, I was trying to figure out how can I get a client. I was watching your videos. Now I'm making money. I'm doing something. I'm confident. I'm speaking to you, right, and offering you a plan or business, right? So yeah, I think this is inspiration. This can be inspiration for a lot of people here in my country too. Yeah, man. Thanks for doing this. Yeah.
Of course. And if anyone's watching this, you want to join American English, you want to sell to American clients, please go over to abamericanenglish.com and check out the course there.